technology, how is it built in? I don't think there's a need to panic, but I think the dialogue along those levels, the people who say let's not worry at all, I don't agree with that.
That was, of course, Bill Gates saying he is worried about artificial intelligence. Could robots take over the world? Well, he'd be a good person to ask. The complete Liz Claman interview, 3 p.m. Eastern today. Do not miss it. Hillary Clinton intensifying attacks on Bernie Sanders, calling him a socialist. But she can't seem to define what that exactly means. Listen to this.
What's the difference between a socialist and a Democrat?
Well,
is that a question you want to answer, or would you rather not?
You know, you'd have to ask.
Well, see, I'm asking you. You're a Democrat. He's a socialist. Would you like somebody to call you a socialist? I wouldn't like somebody calling me a socialist.
But I'm not one.
Okay. Well, what's the difference between a socialist and a Democrat? Last question.
I can tell you what I am. I am a progressive Democrat. I'm a progressive Democrat.
How's that different than a socialist?
Who likes to get things done.
Never really answered the question. Leslie Marshall joins us now. Does she know the difference between a Democrat and a socialist?
I think she does know the difference, although it's really hard with Chris Matthews because unlike you who are a gentleman and ask a question and let a lady answer, he never does. And this is a guy who never has said a good word about this woman in years. I don't even know why she went on his show. But honestly, I think she should have answered. And I think the right answer would actually be the dictionary definition, or one of, which is technically socialists believe that capitalism is bad and that the government should control everything. And I think a lot of Americans perceive socialism and communism to be the same. And then I think she should have spoken how progressives know that capitalism is necessary for economic growth, but they do want regulation of that. And I think that was a clear answer that she should have if he let her get out. But I think she wanted to keep the narrative on her, who and what she is, as opposed to what Senator Sanders is.
But having said that, Leslie, we're seeing more and more now Hillary herself or her campaign questioning Bernie Sanders' viability as a socialist. If he is the nominee, he doesn't stand a chance, and the Republicans will sweep into the House and the Senate and the Oval Office. Does that show they're a little concerned now about Bernie Sanders and his poll numbers?
Look, after what she went through in 2008, if I were Hillary Clinton today, I would be concerned not about New Hampshire. I've said it all along. I would expect and even would bet money that Senator Sanders would win New Hampshire because he is from neighboring Vermont. So he's almost like a homeboy, you know, like the foster kid, if you will. But in Iowa, we've seen today, you know, an uptick. Obviously, polls can change hourly and certainly daily. But these numbers are closer than too close for comfort. If he wins New Hampshire, that's not a huge deal, quite frankly. But if he wins Iowa and New Hampshire, it certainly is a concern.
It's going to be interesting. Leslie Marshall, we're already out of time. Thanks for joining us from L.A. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Well, our pleasure.